Tell me when the stream starts, madam.
Alright, stream is up. Finally, alright, into game 2. Who is this? NKT T1 versus the Phreakshows. First game was a forfeit, unfortunately. So it is already 1-0 for NKT.
Yeah, so submit to the second game. Blue side ban Szechuani. I think Clint is the jungle for NKT. I'm not sure. They have been swapping around somewhat, so not really sure who's where. I think Smegs is mid now, or is Amadeus mid now?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We're just gonna have to see what they end up playing.
See, I know for a fact Clint is jungle. He played a lot of Lee Sin.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do well on it, so I'm not. I'm not sure if he would pick Lee Sin, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Kindred is banned until week 6, I believe. So no
Yeah.
Kindred. So far for Freak Show, Fiora ban, Victor ban, understandable. NKT is Sheshwani, Nautilus, and Gangplank. I'm assuming that's a not support for whoever plays support on that team.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone jungles Nautilus in the OLS, if I recall correctly.
Probably not. Ez? Ban?
Instalock Braum.
Inslot Brown. Alright.
That I mean, it reveals nothing for their
Yeah.
team, but it's an interesting prioritization. I feel like picking Morgana really counterbalances Braum's strength.
Yeah. I mean,
Not
Borg
sure if they play Morgana though.
isn't really like, I don't know, not a very popular pick.
Who, Morgana or Braum?
Morgana. Just like right now, I just haven't seen all that many Morgana supports in general. Like even if it is available to counterpick for a Braum.
You haven't been watching my games. I find Morgana to be extremely powerful. Like, cause in OLS, a lot of teams like to run like heavy CC compositions with like massive AOE.
Yeah.
And I feel like Morgana and Tom Kench are like probably the best two supports you can pick against those type of things. Especially Tom Kench, who's just
Tom Kench is just like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
So Yasuo, very solid hit, very solid mid laner. Maokai, just very farm heavy, build tank stuff. Press W, go in.
I haven't seen a Maokai in a while, actually.
So we have the Malphite locked in. So top lane to farm lane, at least uh, probably one of the strongest junglers, if not the strongest, due to her ability to dive towers. Um, NKT's composition is very strange to me. I'm not sure what they're going for just yet. I see a lot of initiation, but I'm not sure where the damage is coming from. And if Lord of Han knocks in Vi, they had the knock up from Maokai and Vi for the Yasuo, the Burst of Graves. Yeah, I just feel to see the last two picks are on the NKT side to see what kind of strategy they're going for. He'll lock it in any day now. Like, I know he's going to pick Vi. All right, there he goes.
Yeah. There we go.
So watching Smegs, I know Smegs likes to play Lulu. He's actually pretty solid on it. Oh, he's going to go Orianna and Tristana. All right, so Tristana for the late game, hyperscaling, very safe AD carry. Orianna offers a lot of zone control. And with the wombo combo of Malphite.
Malphite Orianna.
I definitely say late game NKT definitely have, if their AD carry doesn't feed.
Yeah.
Definitely have a very, very solid late game composition. If we look at Freak Show, I feel like they're more of a snowball comp. They built a lot around Yasuo, so this would basically be the Tristana versus Yasuo game. To see who can carry harder.
Yeah.
But Snakes is on AD carry. It makes me slightly worried. Um,
How does he
Seeing
play?
how a couple, I wouldn't say last year, Smegs and Clint were both on my team at one point.
Yeah,
Smegs is AD carry. He's very solid, but his positioning
is
is
on.
very poor. He tends to pretend he's, a tank and walk in front of the enemy team. Maybe it's changed. That was over a year ago. Um,
Mhm.
but once again, we see NKT swapping the lanes around. I thought Clint would be jungle. Clint's mid now,
Oh,
and
he
Smegs
did
has
play
moved from
mid
mid.
one game, so like
Yeah, he's played mid. Now Smegs is now AD carry again. So I guess they're just trying to swap around to see what works. What sticks.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I definitely feel the NKT side may have a slight edge in the later parts of the game, but the early game snowball of Phreakshows is something you need to watch out for. I feel
Mhm.
bot lane, with Janna, is kind of a farm fest. They don't really have kill pressure on each other without jungle interference.
Yeah.
Definitely, this will be the Yasuo show. So I'm not sure how good is it. Zayt, yeah, Zahara. I'm not sure how good she is. So
I think
I don't know.
it's a
Maybe he's like a Yasuo god, and he's
I
just gonna shit on him.
think it's a girl. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's look it up.
Click what off? Did you
Uh
disappear? Ah, no,
what?
okay, you're still alive. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh no, I'm like looking up. Hold on.
Are you fixing something with the stream?
I'm looking up the rosters.
Ah. Well, in the meantime, I think it's important to mention that on the side of NKT, they have the double teleport, whereas Freak Show, has the ignite mid. So if they play their teleports properly, the global pressure can definitely be a contributing factor to the early game snowball. Because in the early game, NKT is definitely weaker comparative
Mhm.
to like the Graves and the Yasuo. Um, but it can definitely be offset by the amount of global pressure, and I'm not sure how good Amadeus is. But from when we scrimmed against NKT, well, I can't even use that as reference because Clint was the jungler and Amadeus was top, so completely
Completely
different
different.
roles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how good they are in these roles with this roster. Looking at the other side, you have the Graves Janna, very very powerful lane.
Mhm.
If caught out of position, you have the Vi, who's very good at like early ganking. I feel like the main focus, top doesn't be a farm fest, so no one really cares about that. But I feel a lot of focus are going to be on the mid lane. I
Yeah.
feel like you can shut down Clint, who's probably, their second best player on the team, and he is known to tilt quite frequently. I definitely feel, camp mid is a pretty solid win condition.
Yeah, Clint and tilting though.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have that mental fortitude, and I feel that I don't like to harp on it. That seems to be a big contributing factor in a lot of their games is will Clint tilt? And based on their records, I believe that question has been answered. But we're into the game. I don't mind being proven wrong, but I would like to order pizza, so I'm hoping for a fast game, one way or another. As a reminder, NKT is up one game due to a forfeit. So I think it would be kind of weird if they got like their second win ever from a forfeit. So hopefully they can close it out, get those 3 delicious points.
3 points. Oh.
I mean, have you played with Clint as mid? Are you familiar with his mid or play at all?
I've seen him play Ari before. Um, he had to. Okay, kind of long story, but basically, it was blind pick. He already locked in Ari, but BD was like, "I'm playing Twitch mid," so he actually had to go top lane.
Wait,
But
what was this? Was this like an in-house?
no, this was like just we had like a group of five, right? And we were just playing blind pick. It was just like a normal game, and then he locks in. sorry. And then B's like, wait, hold on, I'm playing Twitch mid. You can't play mid. So he had to go top lane.
How did that work out?
Not good.
Moving on for Clint. I mean, his story, if he stays focused, I think he'll do well. I feel like the next or the second weak point of their team is definitely Smegs. He can be very, very I feel Smegs is very, very good or very, very bad, just depending on. Well, I'm not really sure, but he has very night and day performances. I feel like if he maintains his positioning, stays behind the Malphite at least Braum tank line, he can definitely be in a position to carry the game. But I swear to God, if he rocket jumps fours into a Maokai, I'm gonna be very upset. I have a thing where Tristan's on my game, they rocket jump forward and die immediately. I'm not sure what they think they accomplished by doing that.
They think
But
they can go in and get a kill, but then they end up getting killed and don't get the rocket jump reset. And so
yeah, I mean that's what I think too. But I feel like if you're rocket jumping into a tank who has full health, you're not going to accomplish much. And I feel like with Yasuo, Vi, and Maokai, can't afford to hopefully not make mistakes like that.
Is your game loading up? Cause mine.
Yeah,
it took like a minute, or not a minute, like a second or so.
Are we gonna have the OLS pause? No, everybody's in.
No pause for once.
There will be one. There's always a pause.
There's always, yeah, that's true.
Let me swap my things around here. Are you keeping the camera on directed?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it on directed.
Okay. Yep,
Oh,
there it is.
There's the pause.
So yeah, I feel like past 25 minutes, NKT definitely has the whole Wombo combo set up. Easy resets for Smegs. But on the other hand, I feel like I'm just not familiar with Sahara, and I feel like he's really something telling me he's really, really good. Like I've never seen him play, but I just get that impression.
I think it's a girl.
Maybe.
I
I assume everybody's a guy until noted otherwise.
I'm pretty sure I saw, it was like a girl, and I'm pretty sure it's a girl.
It would be more awkward if Kate Yasuhara was her like real name.
No, her real name is like something else. I forget what her real name is. It's on Facebook. I like saw her post her summon her name on Facebook, and I'm pretty sure it was this one.
Sweet.
So I think it's a girl.
So looking in the late game, we have, doubled 2-threat compositions, Yasuo Graves, Tristana Morgana, or Tristana Oriana. But I feel like if Vi goes Triforce, like if Vi gets like an early lead, she can definitely be a threat in her own right.
Yeah.
Triforce Vi is disgusting.
Yeah, Vi does quite a lot of damage.
Triforce, Black Cleaver, just go full YOLO. One-shot people.
Yeah.
So I'd like to remind everyone there is a 15-minute pause buffer. If you run out of time, if you run past 15 minutes on pause, it is an automatic forfeit. So.
Isn't it an automatic forfeit, or is it just like unpause and play with a 4v5?
I mean, that's basically a game like.
Yeah, that is a forfeit, but still, it's like.
I'd rather not waste my time or yours.
Yeah. Yeah. We actually had the first game that we played. The other team had like someone who couldn't reconnect, and so we ended up just ending the game as a 4v5.
I mean, I've won 4v5s in the past, but it's usually like when the jungler disconnects.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think the jungler did disconnect. Oh wow. Yeah, no. If you're reading this chat, I find this hilarious.
Okay.
People always give me crap for scheduling. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. I don't think the stream can see it, but
All right.
Oh my god.
I really want to read this right now, but like I'm not supposed to be showing the chat box on stream.
Oh yeah, you can't actually read it, but
Yeah,
go for it. No one's watching.
that's true. Oh my god, this is like typical. Well,
Uh,
can't
God.
organize things. There's always someone who disconnects. Like I don't think I've played a single game or like casted a single game where everyone like got there on time.
Like I don't understand. Like how do these people play solo queue if they disconnect like every game?
Yeah, you know, right?
So I'm talking to Smags and Amadeus, and apparently he still has not connected. So
I don't even know, like at this point they've waited maybe 30, 40 minutes for like the fifth person to come and then like this happens.
now there are for future reference, anyone watching and everyone will be watching in the future. You get 15 minutes of pause time. Do not get 30 minutes. You get 15 minutes. I'm saying how this game has already started 30, like 40 minutes past its scheduled time. All right, so I'm getting note that he came back. Um, so this is 3 minutes from now. So I don't even know. He has not connected yet.
Nope.
I don't know what to say.
I just like this is just a mess, man.
Why did I agree to cast this game? Instant regret.
So much regret.
Well, while we wait, have you seen any good movies this past week?
Nope, I haven't seen a movie since like the summer. Like I just like have not been watching movies.
You're missing out. Missing
I
out.
just haven't been paying attention to movies in general.
I would recommend Beast of No Nation. It's on Netflix.
Uh-huh. I don't
Really
have
good.
Netflix. Don't have Netflix.
What? Who are you? What do you do in your time?
I do league related things. I kind of like, yeah, I'm not really into watching things, honestly.
Missing out.
I guess I am.
I mean, you gotta see the new Star Wars movie, right? Right?
I haven't seen the not new Star Wars movies. Like, I haven't seen any of the Star Wars movies.
If you want to know, I'm shaking my head at the computer screen right now.
I've seen like, I've seen like one, but I don't know which one it is. So like, I had no clue what was going on. I was like, I can't watch this because it's not the first one.
I mean, even if you saw all of them, you probably still wouldn't know what's going on. So,
I like, I don't know. It was just like there was this like random huge thing, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on.
I see. Alright, I'm
Yeah.
getting messages that the teams are ready. For notes, there is 7 minutes of pause time remaining for the Freak Show at a ready from
7
NKT.
minutes. I mean, it's not 7 minutes anymore.
Well, I mean, when the pause time hits 15 minutes, that's a forfeit.
Yeah.
Because I believe the pause time started at 30 minutes.
Yeah, it started at 30, so it's not 7 minutes anymore.
Well, no, 7 minutes from when it's a forfeit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now
Um,
it's like 6.
yeah, so apparently he is not connected. He
Nope.
is reconnecting.
Yeah,
I
if
don't.
he reconnected, it'd probably show up on the game.
Yeah. So I mean, I honestly don't know what to say.
One adventure.
I don't know how you play League if you just crash like this.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure what the problem is.
I mean, like, I've had, like, times where my computer just crashes, but...
I mean, you press the power button to turn it back on.
Yeah, but, like, my computer takes, like, a whole 10 minutes to power back on and, like, load League and everything. Because it's stupid.
I guess I am unaware of the fortunes that I have. My computer takes like 10 seconds
I
to
used
boot
to
up.
play on a MacBook Pro, like a 2009 MacBook Pro, and it would literally take me 15 minutes to restart my computer and load into League.
A summoner has
Oh,
reconnected.
there we go.
Yeah, Mac's terrible for gaming. I specifically bought a gaming computer, so.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, I can't use this for college, so I just like ditched the Mac and got a new computer.
Windows all the way.
Yeah, we're doing
Or
it.
Linux. Alright, we are ready.
All right.
2, 1, and we are now 33 seconds into the game.
After a 10-minute pause.
Oh my god. Alright, so we have an invade on the bot side. Probably just gonna drop some warding. I don't think anything's gonna happen from it. Both teams hopefully are not asleep, so we're just gonna wait for this game to ramp up. I don't expect much. I mean, if there will be fireworks, it will come from the mid
30
lane.
seconds until
Yeah.
minions spawn.
I said I'm not familiar with the Phreakshows, so I'm not sure how good they are.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with like either of these teams, to be honest.
I mean, I'm pretty familiar with NKT, but I'm not familiar with them in these roles. So, I mean, I played against them, but I'm not sure how good they are at, in this current rotation.
Minions
Life
have
gives you
spawned.
kernel.
But just, if you look at the matchups,
You get very
Maokai
good
versus
cheese.
Malphite, it's just a farm lane. I definitely see chill pressure coming in from Sahara. She could try for a level 2, level 3 all in on Clint. Bot lane, Jen and Braum, farm best. So a lot of this is going to come down to mid and jungle intervention.
Yeah, jungle ganks.
A lot of this is going to be farming. Have you looked up Sahara? Do you know what rank she is?
Gold 5?
Oh.
Maybe. That's, or not gold 5, but like gold.
I see. So we look into the lane. Sahara's already down a half. Took a turret shot.
Up
getting a
for
little
CS.
Yeah, getting a bit fancy with the dashes.
I mean, that's kind of what you do with Yasuo, though.
True, but I don't recommend taking tower shots.
That's true.
But he did start boosting 4 pods instead of the usual Doran, the standard Doran start. Guess he definitely wants some ability in staying in lane. Looking at, once again, I'm not familiar with Pandoro either. I know Smaze can be a very good AD carry when he's not face checking the enemy team.
He's checking bushes, yeah.
So besides that, I know he is very good. I think Smaze actually, he primarily plays AD carry. And Zahara takes another tower shot.
Going a little too aggressive.
Yeah, he's taking more damage from the tower than playing.
Yeah.
So I understand the need to push in the lane, but you want to be very careful with those dashes. Since it's definitely near the 330 mark, we the junglers have played their red buff. So it's looking, everyone's just farming. Don't really expect anything until the first gank happens. But I do feel Zahara's playing very risky. I mean, he doesn't really have ward vision.
Yeah.
I mean, he has that one trinket that's going to see at least surprisingly.
He's still pushed extremely far up. He's not even like
reacting.
really backing off. Oh wow.
Alright, well played, but ultimately unnecessary. I mean, Elise walked in slow motion over the ward.
Over the ward, yeah.
So felt gank, but nothing of consequence. I mean, he didn't burn flash. He has 4 pots. Nice wall.
Didn't block
So, yeah,
anything, but
yeah. As we noted, a lot of the focus is going to be on mid lane. Bot lane, there's a Janna support.
Vi's coming in already. Was that a flash?
That was not a flash.
That was not a flash? Okay. That was just particles. Okay.
Oh no! Clint actually flashed. I forgot the wrong person. Clint did burn flash.
Flip flash. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought.
Which is kind of surprising, knowing that Elise was right there in the bottom bush. And Zahar being half health, I don't feel the flash would have been necessary. I mean, Clint's full health. Well, I'm not sure what the danger was coming from.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, Elise was there on like waiting for the counter gank. There's Zahar going in. Clint has no flash, but yeah. I mean, seeing how Clint has teleport, he's gonna recall, you know, buy some pots, heal up, teleport back to lane. The fact that Zahar is sitting in the lane with 25% health, 10%
It's like
health.
really not good.
Yeah. If Clint has flash.
Oh,
wow.
that was
Alright.
flash. Wow.
Well, a couple things that happened right there. Zahara had wind wall, so he didn't have to flash. The fact that he stayed in lane with no health
Was a
no
really
pots.
stupid idea.
Yeah. Not sure what he thought he was going to accomplish, but I was on her way top. I think both teams knew that, you know, the mid lane is going to be the focus. So it's definitely maintain the vision. Personally, I would like Elise to go Cinderhawk into Sightstone. Now, I'm a big fan of Sightstone on junglers, especially when you know one lane is going to be focused.
Yeah.
I see
Sightstone
Elise
on
heading
junglers.
down. Elise heading down for a gank. She
Oh.
lands on Pandora, and Janna disengage with the shield. He took zero damage. Alright, we have Zahar going in on Clint. Wind wall. Nice wall. Preventing any kind of play.
The continued infinite dashes.
Like, I mean, the dashes are fancy and all, but he's taking more damage than he's giving, so...
Yeah.
Or she is. So she's not really accomplishing anything with all the dashing around. She's not landing any Qs.
It is really frustrating to lane against that though. Like if you're just constantly moving around, like L'Oreal's gonna have a hard time like trying to like hit you with her ball.
Yeah, she's consistently pushing in the wave. That's why, you know, he's up, she's up, you know, almost, you know, 10, 15 CS.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually when a dash in, throw a Q, dash out. She's taking unfavorable trades, but she was gaining at NCS. And takes another turret shot.
Again.
Again. So if the minions are under their tower, you don't want to dash them.
Yeah. I think
And another turret shot.
I don't think she realizes like the
We have a
range.
gank on the bot lane, but Brahma Tristana just walks away.
Better up at ward, so. I haven't seen Graves in a while.
Yeah, Graves. I feel Graves is very good in the early game, but he falls off very, very hard.
He
But
does?
I feel, yeah. Like compared to Tristana, Jinx, he can't touch it. But he can snowball very easily. I mean, you have someone like Braum who can completely nullify Graves. Graves is more of a caster AD carry, so a Braum shield completely nullifies his ult in his buckshot. But you have AD carries take a tower top or shuffle. We have AD carries like Tristana who are very auto attack.
Auto attack, yeah.
The steroids of Lulu.
That's like, what, the third gank mid?
Yeah. So no wards on those rules. Very surprising. We have Smig. That's very low. Just now popping the Braum wall. But yeah, Graves, Tristana will definitely beat Graves half level, 13, 14. But Graves is definitely a bully in lane. And we have the fourth gank coming in, but a counter gank coming in from Lord of Pawn and also Flint.
Oh! And that's first blood.
That is the Yasuo combo there. So, yeah, I mean, 4 ganks mid, Elise should definitely expect the Vi to come. Nice ult on Elise for the Yasuo follow-up. I'm not sure if Elise had her repel available. Definitely could have played the factor. And Smeg once again, base checking. So, if you're against the Graves, however he does fall off, those first 6, 7, 8 levels are extremely potent, especially he has a BF sword. His ult does like 300 base damage.
Yeah.
And Smeg's just
getting poked down really hard in lane, like.
Yeah, Braum, his wall was down. You don't want to, if you're against the Graves, you need to use that range that Tristana has. You can't be in his face, especially with the Giant who buffed up his ratios.
Mm-hmm.
So just poor positioning. Graves is up, over 20 CS.
Yeah, that's
Did not expect
good.
that, honestly.
20 CS and a kill that's quite a lot of gold.
Yeah, that is a worrying trend, if I should say so myself. I had to, I'm sorry. Forgive me. But yeah, this is something that we mentioned in the pregame, that Smeg's positioning is very worrisome, and we have an all-in from Zahara. He has red buff. He has red buff. So, red buff and a static, and gank number 5 for release. Zahara, well, we're on the bot lane for now. Yeah, we have Amadeus going in. We're not gonna watch that. We're not gonna watch it. We have Zahara 2v1ing in the mid lane right now.
Vi's coming up, potentially. Hard countering, but...
Yeah, a 10-minute static shiv on Yasuo, dear God. I mean, this is what we expected. A lot of focus on mid lane. We have a teleport coming in from Malphite.
Teleport, okay.
Where's that ult? Where's that Malphite ult? Teleport coming in from Malphite.
I'm not sure this was a good idea.
Yeah, the Joker's not joining in. We're the mid laners. Alright, so we have an open vibe and Malphite. Malphite getting called out. First and down. He will not live.
And
we have defender.
Oh!
Okay. We have a leaf. We're kind of standing there, but we have Click coming down. He has his ult ready.
I don't think it's kind of...
Why are they taking these turrets? Nixon, what are you doing? Goodbye, Nixon. We have a whip on the Clinton ult, and we have a pause.
I think it was an AFK.
So, apparently, President Nixon's mouse froze, which caused him to suicide into the turret. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he had flash and exhaust, and he just kind of start walking.
Yeah.
So, unfortunate.
It's only one death on the support.
Yeah,
it's
but
not
that's why you don't use wireless mouses. They're unreliable. But yeah, so all in all, we have 2 kills on Graves and assists, 2 assists on Vi, a kill and assist on Maokai.
That could be mid-turret.
13-minute route of Aegis.
That's mid-turret.
And mid-turret. We have a almost 4,000 gold lead at 13 minutes. That kind of just came out of nowhere. So if you look at that fight, even though Malphite got the teleport first, he flash ulted, but Smegs and Squid were nowhere near to follow up.
And like
So he kind of,
when he flash ulted, like the second TP was immediately coming in. Like I don't think that was a good idea, really.
yeah, I have to agree. I mean, he flash ulted, but Janet still had her ult. So he just got blown away, isolated. You know, the Maokai comes in, the Vi comes in, and they blew all their ultimates and cooldowns and didn't get a kill for it, which is why I ended up 1-4. And the fact that the only kill they got was because Nixon's mouse froze. And here we have Prep Nixon going in. A nice attempted bait.
And then up top, just another wet noodle fight.
Yeah, and if you look at the CF differentials, you know, we're pretty even, except the mid lane. There's about a 20 CF difference in the mid lane, almost 50 CF difference in the bot lane. And we have an all-in on Flint. He's getting 1v1s, a flash, burn, night burn, and oh dear.
Wow.
So, I would have to say different specs coming from Flint. I mean, you also have a Phage and a Static. We have Rom should not fall, but alright. But yeah, Flint still had his ult. He didn't even bother using it. You gotta respect the Yasuo damage that's coming out. Static and Phage, no joke.
That's a roam top, set it up by a ward.
Yeah, it's gonna recall. Now mid lane, about 1800 gold ahead, and Braum isolated by himself.
That's a CP in from Oriana. That's a oh wow.
Right ult done. He will go down. This is that global pressure we talked about. Nice game. So
that was a good game.
unfortunately, Pandara ulted into the Braum field, so that damage didn't go through. It would have been a 1-for-2, but yeah, the WTP coming out, and this is the global pressure that we talked about. However, they are very low. Oh! Target. Lord cannot 1v3. It's only 16 minutes into the game.
Still have to
they
respect
stopped the
the
dragon.
Yasuo.
Yeah, they stopped the dragon. They're still ahead about, 3.3k. But yeah, Lord Upon didn't really need to do that. Probably should have waited for the Yasuo.
Probably.
Just a bit impatient, but I would say they're still firmly in the lead. There's no mid tower. Bot lane is, I'll take a look.
Yeah, you have a 2-0 Yasuo who's up the enemy, who's up Oriana by like 30 CS. Like that Yasuo is huge.
Yeah, we have a Yasuo coming in for the 1v1, but the lead is on her way. That should be fine. Should be. And he is. But I must say, Zahara loves her tower shots.
Yeah, all these tower shots, man.
And the bot lane, Pandoro, over 60 CS above Snakes. I was not expecting that. I don't know how good Pandora is, but apparently very.
Smegs is just getting poked really hard by Graves. Like, not even just from like...
And we have a dive coming in. He just completely abandoned the bomb. But you do see Zahara getting picked off in the jungle, If you don't have vision of the enemy jungle, do not go in there. They definitely saw him going in. But yeah, Kazana completely abandoned for support. I mean, she has her ult, she has her heal, she has her flash. Completely left him. But yeah, Tristana does have I would say a weak early game comparatively to Graves. But she has the wave clear, and you have a bronze shield against caster AD carry. There's no excuse for Trevor like that. Like, over 70 now? That's ridiculous.
I mean, like, he was getting poked, if you looked, by auto attacks mostly.
From Elise, actually, on Maokai. And he will go down. Yep. Kill on Maokai. Which is kind of weird. He saw Elise coming on the pink, but I guess he was just, he didn't have the river ward it, so.
I think he was a little too far up for her.
Yeah.
any like actual reaction.
Yeah, probably would have saved the flash. He was kind of dead at that point.
Hmm.
But I feel that Phreakshows should definitely take the dragon. You know, at least the top. You know, bot turret just fell, so 1-for-1 trade. And they are going for the dragon, as they should. So we have an almost, still roughly 4,000 versus first dragon happening for Phreakshows. No, I think it's worth mentioning. No matter how far Phreakshows gets ahead, the wombo combo from Malphite and around can still be very, very potent.
Yeah, it's still gonna be. Oh, that's a good ult.
Nice flash. He will flash. So, ult for a flash. Hashtag not work.
That's another flash.
I feel like there's a lot of disrespect coming out from the team. They're not respecting the opponent's abilities. Like, you have the cocoon, you have the bronze flow, you know, you have the Malphite initiation.
Yeah, and
You gotta recognize it.
Orianna still hurts.
Yeah, her. Well, yeah, all of our lessons coming in from Maokai.
That's a little surprising.
Yeah, I thought Maokai would just continually push the top turret.
Yeah, I think it would have made more sense if he kept pushing top. Because they were all mid, and they saw them all mid, and there was no way they could have. I don't think they could have contested mid turret.
Yeah, I agree again. That was miscommunication, maybe. I don't really know. I mean, they're still gonna get the top turret, but the fact that you tell him, oh, this is gonna be a dive. No, the fact that he teleported mid and just walked back up, very strange.
Yeah, wasted teleport.
Yeah, so teleport advantage for Alpha. See if they try to use it.
Malphite pushed really far up. Like, they could potentially go in on him right now.
I mean, he has an ult. I think it'll be fine.
That's true.
Now we just see Battle for Vision. I just had to mention again, the CS. Like, we're hitting the flame horizon here. Panduro is almost 100 CS on Smeg. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That is so bad.
Really not good.
Alright, it seems that they're gonna get this mid turret here. Phreakshows not responding. Oh, they are responding in the bot lane though. But he will not get the turret. Will he get away? Alright, so you know, so they're walking over a ward. I feel they should just push mid. Graves is dead. Like, he's not getting away. Oh, okay, he got away. Because they're gonna turn around. So now they've been sidetracked the mid turret. They have to walk into the enemy team. So there should be at least some damage.
That's the knockoff. And oh wow.
He dies.
I don't think that was
Choices.
going in right there on the entire enemy team is not a very good idea.
Yeah, they're trying for a split push with Graves instead of Yasuo, who doesn't have teleport. I'm not sure why he jumped in 1v4. I mean, his team was nowhere near him.
I think you
Maybe miscommunication?
I think it was miscommunication.
Or the Lee syndrome, I don't know. But somehow, some way, Phreakshows get a turret in the bot lane. No one is responding to Graves right now, who's pushing. Braum cannot stop Graves. So is anyone going to recall to stop their inhib turret from going down?
They're all backing off.
Yeah, that's... I don't know what they thought they were going to do against a full health inner turret. Graves is just going to hammer away on this inhibitor turret.
And they're still like running around mid. Like, no one's trying to back right now. Graves is backing off, but still, that's just...
Yeah, he got like half health on that. I don't know who the shot caller is for NKT, but...
they wanted Clint to be the shot caller. I'm not sure that's...
Alright, so I guess that would explain some things. Because they just gave up a turret and a half for nothing. I don't. No one responded. I mean, Braum is not gonna. They should have sent Malphite, who has the teleport. You know, he can instantly wave clear. You know, he has a frozen heart. He has a purpose cow. Yeah, very strange.
Alright, so let's look at the gold difference.
Oh man.
Graves is up Tristana by 3,000 gold.
Yeah, and their team is up about 6,000 gold.
So,
And
yeah.
half of the lead that Phreakshows would have is from the AD carry.
Yep.
Of that snake game. And see Click is walking into the team. Nice flash.
Wow.
Nice home. But nice home. But at the same time, great to make things on. Nice combo. Survival team, but where's the damage? Snake finally jumps in. The Malphite is not moving out. We have points in the back line. It's going to be kicked off. Yeah, so it's a 1-for-1 so far.
And what was that?
Alright, the hard penny arrives. And this will be another kill when she falls. Alright. So ultimately, I'm 4-for-1. And I have to just say, like, the rocket jumped into their team and immediately flashed out.
That rocket jump was really, really greedy.
Yeah, ultimate greed. So this will be an inhibitor. Yeah, hold on, Clint.
And Clint
Will
not
go
survive.
down. Worth. Hashtag worth, son. So now Phreakshows is ahead by 9,000 more. And I have to say this, and I hate to say it, but I think Phreakshows would have 2-0'd NKT. I think
Probably.
if not for the forfeit, they would have easily 2-0'd them.
Yeah, it really would have
25
been an easy
minutes.
2-0.
Yeah, I mean, this is like FKT versus beat like Brazil, like Brazilians right now.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Like I didn't expect such a discrepancy in the ADK role. I mean, yes, Meg has 4 kills, but he is down over 100 CS. That is like Malphite has more CS.
Yeah, the gold difference is like almost 4,000 now.
Yeah, like most of the goal differential is coming from the AD carry, which I said Graves falls off in the late game, but he doesn't fall off if he's significantly more fed than everybody else.
And Yasuo is also very good.
Yeah, Triforce Static is like, just add an IE to that and he's one-shotting people with his ult.
Compared to like Orianna, he's up like about 2,000 gold.
Yeah, about 2.4,000 gold. Now Flash comes out with Squid, but...
Oh no! Alright, that's probably
Yeah, goodbye Squid.
dead Braum, and that's more gold for Yasuo.
Yeah, and an ult burn, and Elise...
He's getting called out!
Down right now. Just getting instantly obliterated. I guess he wanted to ward, but you gotta remember the buddy system. You're gonna ward.
I feel like you shouldn't be trying to ward if like your support just got caught out and died.
Yeah,
like-
I agree with you as well. You just saw your support get picked off. You will be banned for the show. They're up over 11,000 gold at 27 minutes. Why can't my solo queue games be like this? Just systematic dissimulation here.
I mean, yeah. This is just like...
Yeah, I honestly, I thought the game would be close, because I just didn't know, I never heard of Phreakshows, but this is just, it is a massacre. Like, this game is not even close. I just was not expecting this.
And like the CS difference between the AD carries is just ridiculous.
Yeah, 142 to 252 is like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, I really don't know. I thought Smig's main carry was AD carry. Now, Phreakshows is just gonna just ban mode this turret. And a complete whiff on the Orianna ult. They still get the turret, they get the bot turret.
And that's dead Tristana.
Yeah, not sure what he's gonna get the out as well.
Should
so
not
they're
have
gonna lose the
approached the
inhibitor.
full health Yasuo as a AD
So-
carry.
They're gonna lose all 3 inhibitors at 28 minutes.
In typical OLS fashion.
I mean, I haven't casted many games, but I have not seen that vision like this in a long time.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
I have seen games where like I've casted like one game where it was just a complete stomp, like both
I
games.
mean, there are those games where it's like against like a veteran team, but this the team has Clint and Snake, and you know these guys have been playing last for like years, and I have never heard of like Zahara, Pandora. I've never heard of these people, and they're just like just pooping on it right now. And we have an ultimate against Amadeus.
That's oh wow.
Obliterated. Yeah, he can't load.
It's really hard to shut down a fed Yasuo. It's just like literally you can't do anything about it. And that's
That's game. Yeah. That was a very, like, I'm used to OLS games going like 40, 50 minutes.
50 minutes, yeah.
This was just,
Obliteration.
yeah, I don't, yeah. So, GG for Phreakshows, they go 1-1 because of the forfeit, but I feel it needs to be stated that I feel they would have 2-0'd this team, because that wasn't even close. They just got dismantled in every lane. Smeg's down over 100 CS. I mean, Clint did what he could.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I would like to criticize Clint, I feel he didn't play badly given the situation.
Orianna into Yasuo was pretty frustrating play.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he got pushed into the turret, but he didn't. In the laning phase, he didn't give up any kills, but I felt like some of the later parts of the game, he didn't really respect Yasuo's damage. And if you actually look at the damage graphs, I'm scared to look at this. Yep. So Graves did 20,000 damage, Yasuo 16,000 damage. The next highest is Tristana at 10,000. So, yeah.
That's
Definitely a one-sided game here. So yeah, GG 1-1. It was just one-sided stomp. Not really much to add to that. Anything to add there?
No, not really, you know.
Well, I guess that's going to be it since there will be no second game. So thank you for catching with
this
me,
is the
Lavita.
second game, yeah.
Well, yeah, there was no first game.
Yeah.
All right. I'd like to thank Phreakshows for being fast so I can order my pizza. And we can cast again sometime. Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, like, I cast literally every week, so.
Oh, fantastic. Then tomorrow will be fun.